Good evening and welcome to Lady Lion basketball. We are moments away from the opening tip tonight here from the campus of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. It is MLK Day, of course, celebrating Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday today, national holiday. But we will have basketball this evening here from H.O. Clemens Arena from the Kenneth L. Johnson Sr. Hyper Complex. UAPB and Prairie View A&M. We'll have men's action coming up for you shortly after this one. It will be Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Prairie View A&M doing the honors to start off MLK Day here as we are set for the opening tip for UAPB. It will be Marion Thompson. And Larissa Scott. It's going to go Thompson's way for UAPB as we open up the ball game here. UAPB has the opening possession as we start this one at 5:36 p.m. I'm Tim Stubbs. Glad to be with you once again here. Flying solo for this one as the Lady Lions miss the opening shot of the ball game, and UAPB will set up their defense now as Prairie View's on the attack. Nice little dump down pass off the glass, shot way too strong there by Lacey, and now battled for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to Pine Bluff. Just underway, 19:28, 30 seconds, basically 30 seconds into the ball game here as Lasane's going to bring it up. She's picked up by Washington of Prairie View. Top of the key and a near steal. Thompson's able to corral it, get it to Marsh. Wide open three, right wing is short, no good. Prairie View will push it ahead. Lorraine Washington has set it up. She'll run the point. Left side of the floor to Scott. Gabrielle Scott, pull up, 17-footer, nothing but net. 2-0. Lady Panthers on top to start this one. Some pressure here by Prairie View as Marsh trying to break it. Aquimabwao, look out from behind. Now they get it across midcourt. Marsh has it. Right wing looks for a screen from Thompson. Now they'll work it around the perimeter. Chi has it at the free throw line. The kick out. Marsh spots up for three again. In and out, no good. Prairie View will push it ahead. Washington's got it, right side, they'll work it. Williams gets a screen from Lacey, a pull up off the glass, no good from 17. Gets it right back, goes to the cup, misses it again. Out of bounds, they're gonna say off of Prairie View. So a couple of shots there for Prairie View. But nothing to show for it. 2-0, Prairie View still leading. In the ball game, Marsh, Lasane, Cassidy Wright, Aquimabwao, and Thompson for UAPB. Lasane picked up by Washington, has it left side, a screen from Aquimabwao. Now right side of the floor, step back, long three is short, no good by Cassidy Wright, but chased down by Marsh. They'll set it up, new shot clock for UAPB, still looking for their first points of the game here. Nearly 2.5 minutes in. Lasane nearly lost it. Here's Marsh out high, left side, now to Aquimabwao, puts it on the floor. Strong drive to the basket, hits the deck, and no call as far as a foul. It's out of bounds on turnover against UAPB. Lorraine Washington will bring it up. Picked up by Marsh. Left side of the floor. Open look at it, but Edian decides to pass it up. Screen from Scott. Williams now down low. Lacey off the glass and good. Great execution there by Prairie View. They lead 4-0. Now more pressure here. Marsh gets it to Aquimabwao. Now stolen away. Stolen by Williams, and here come the Panthers. Off the glass, no good by Washington. Battle for the rebound. It's going to come away to Larissa Scott, and then we're going to have a foul on Prairie View after the rebound. Or instead, let's see, we're going to travel rather. So a turnover gives it back to UAPB. 16:45 in counting. 4-0 Lady Panthers of Prairie View leading. Cassidy Wright, now Aquimabwao puts it on the floor. Trying to dump it down low. Marion Thompson, nice move. Right side of the block and lays it up and in. A strong move by Marion Thompson, and UAPB's on the board. 4-2 Prairie View. Williams, top of the key. Washington. They'll work it back and forth. Now they'll swing it left side. Etienne, pull up, in and out, no good. And another offensive rebound by Williams, but she misses the 10-footer from the right baseline, and now we've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Marion Thompson. That's her first, and team foul number 1, first foul of the game for either team. 16:05 mark here, just underway. 4-2 Lady Panthers leading UAPB. Long inbound pass. Scott. Now they'll work at top of the key to Lorraine Washington. She'll set it up. Back and forth they go. And on the right wing, zone defense here by UAPB. They kick it out to Scott. Long 2, left wing is no good. Offensive rebound by Hampton Finch. Trying to keep it alive. Now there's a battle for it on the floor. Going to have a tie-up situation. Alternating possessions going to keep it with Prairie View. But we're going to have a media timeout. We'll step aside here. 15:45 to play first half. Prairie View 4, Lady Lions 2. Right back in a moment.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Just underway here, 15:45 left to play first half. Just 4-2 is our score. Lady Panthers of Prairie View over UAPB. Prairie View will inbound it. 26 on the shot clock. And that's a travel on Washington. She drug her pivot foot there, so she is out of the game now. A substitution. Jeanette Jackson will check in there for Washington. Stoppage in play here with the shot clock not moving initially. Set that back up. 15:37 and counting. Aquimabwao, top of the key, looking down low. Marsh, right wing now. Marion Thompson, she'll take the 17-footer. Will not go. Rebound pulled down by Prairie View. They'll push it ahead. Jackson to Scott. Scott, strong drive, and now kicks it out. Three-point shot is short by Etienne, and UAPB's got it. Thompson to Cassidy Wright. Wright to bring it across midcourt. Picked up instantly by Jackson. Now Lassaine's got it on the right wing. Looks for a screen from Thompson. Now almost being trapped. They'll swing it back to Thompson. Here's Aquimabwao in the lane. Nowhere to go with it. 8 to shoot. Marsh in the lane, a little one-handed shot from 8 feet out, no good. But she chases down another offensive rebound, her second of the game. Here's Marion Thompson from the right elbow. The kick out Cassidy Wright for three. Yes, sir. Cassidy Wright giving UAPB their first lead, 5-4. 14:25 to go first half. Scott, top of the key to Jackson. They'll set it up. A screen from Scott. Now Jackson still has to give it up anyway. In the lane, shot blocked. Blocked by Cassidy Wright. Nicely done. UAPB's got it coming the other way and off of the fingertips of Marsh, and it's going to be a turnover. Prairie View is going to get it back.
Entering for the Lady Panthers, number 4, Leland Washington, and number 14, Chelsea Azor.
So with 13:57 to play, Prairie View now trailing UAPB by 1 with the basketball. Washington picked up by Wright. Here's a tee in on Marsh. He's going to travel there, and it's going to be a turnover. So UAPB will get it back. 13:45 to play. A bunch of substitutions every couple of minutes for Prairie View. Very deep team. Marion Thompson here on the inbound, needs some help. Akwemabwao, as there's full court pressure here by Prairie View. Teams love to press UAPB. Here's Lassane as they do get it across midcourt, and she'll set it up, picked up by Washington, who's back in the ball game. Screen from Chi-Chi. They missed the little pick and roll there. Cassidy Wright, 7 to shoot inside. Marion Thompson triple teamed and back out. Wright for 3 again, and this time it's short, no good. Here comes Washington for Prairie View as they set it up. Left side of the floor, Gabrielle Scott, pull-up 15-footer is good. Prairie View back on top, 6-5. 12:50 to play first half. Only one foul called here in the first 7 minutes, so in a nice flow to the game. Lassane, Cassidy Wright, long 2, left wing, too strong, no good. That's going to be an offensive, or a foul rather, on the rebound as Akwemabwao was rooted out there and flies out of bounds, and it's going to be on Gabrielle Scott. First foul of the game for Prairie View, and of course first on Scott. Here's the inbound. Walker into the ball game now, and that's a travel on Gentry, who just checked in as well. So Akwemabwao and Thompson are out of the ball game. Gentry and Carlisha Walker are in for the first time. Prairie View leading 6-5, 12:27 and counting. Lorraine Washington will bring it up here, picked up by Wright. Now Scott, step back, long 2 is good. Had a foot on the line. Back-to-back jumpers by Scott from the perimeter. Now a steal here on the pressure defense, and Scott gets her shot blocked, but held up by Washington. She'll set it up for her offense. We're going to have an illegal screen on Chelsea Azor. So UAPB will get it back here. At the 12-minute mark, the next dead ball will have a media timeout. 8-5, Prairie View leading by 3. UAPB with the ball. Here's Gentry, right at the free throw line, dumps it down low to Walker, gets her shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul called on Larissa Scott. That's going to send us to a media timeout. We'll have a couple of free throws coming up for Walker for UAPB when we return. 11:51 to play. Media timeout, 8-5, Prairie View leads by 3.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
11:51 to play. First half, 8-5 our score. Prairie View leading UAPB by 3. Here in women's action. First of our doubleheader tonight. We'll have men's action coming up for you shortly after this one. Walker, Carlisha Walker, sophomore from Itabena, to the line. First shot, nothing but net. Makes it 8-6. Neither team shooting very well at all. Starting the game, 27% for Prairie View, just 20% for UAPB. But Walker 1 of 2 on her free throws. Those were the first free throws of the game for either team. So a slow start offensively to this one. The UAPB within 2. Here's Williams, right wing. Now Azor, shot up, no good from the free throw line. And the rebound was knocked around a little bit, but comes away to Gentry. Asia Rhines Malone into the game for the first time as well. Here's Walker looking to dump down low to Rhines Malone. Off the glass, no good, but draws the foul. Nice dump down pass there by Walker from the right elbow. And the cut down on the baseline by Rhines Malone, and she's fouled. She'll shoot a couple.
Shooting 2 for the Lady Lions, number 3.
Junior out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. First shot is good. Not shooting well from the field. If you can score from the foul line, it pays big dividends, and Lady Lions are 2 for 3. Prairie View has not shot a free throw yet. Rhines Malone makes both free throws, and we're tied at 8. Scott, top of the key, left side. Etienne looks for a screen, nothing there. Back to Williams, picked up by Marsh. Now taking it right to Walker. Gonna have a foul out on the perimeter as Walker's gonna get called for the block.
Foul call on number 10, Carlisha Walker. Her first personal foul, second team foul.
It's the first on Walker, second team foul on UAPB. Inbound to Etienne, looking down low. Trying to get it to Brooks, who just checked into the ball game, and now Washington has set it up out high near midcourt. Behind the back dribble, goes up in the lane, a little dump down pass to Larissa Scott, and she's fouled. Nice pass by Lorraine Washington to get it to Scott, and then Scott will go to the line there, and that's the second on Walker, third team foul on UAPB. And Larissa Walker will shoot, or Larissa Scott rather, will shoot 2 shots. Lassane and Aubrey Mitchell set to check in,
Shooting 2 for the Lady Panthers,
I believe, and now Lassane is out. So Mitchell will check in just a moment, along with Marsh and Cassidy Wright, along with Asia Rhines Malone and Gentry as well. First shot off the mark, no good. And Mitchell checks in for Walker with those 2 fouls. So some few fresh bodies in there for Coach Nate Gilbert's ball club. And Scott's got the second. Puts her ball club back up by 1, 9-8. Some pressure defense again, trying to get it across. They do so nicely. Here's Marsh. And she's fouled. As she tried to get it to Cassidy Wright, a foul is called on Washington.
Lorraine Washington. That'll be her first personal foul.
That's the first, team foul number 5 on Prairie View. Here's the inbound. Aubrey Mitchell almost threw it back court there. Had to wait for her teammate to come back across so she could get it to her. Nice dump down pass by Mitchell, and another foul as Asia Rhines Malone working that baseline down there, and she caught it, went up, got fouled. 2 more free throws coming up for Rhines Malone.
Tamaya Brooks, her first personal, 16 foul. Shooting 2 for the Lady Lions, number 3, Asia Rhines Malone.
First shot, nothing but net. 3 for 3 for Rhines Malone from the foul line, as we are tied at 9 here in this slow start first half of the first half. And she missed the second, so 3 of 4 for Rhines Malone. We are tied at 9, 10:25 to play first half. Left side, Williams attacks the basket. Strong drive up high off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, and boy, good night. A lot of tug of war going on down there with the basketball, and they finally call a tie-up situation. Alternating possession is going to give it back to UAPB. And a travel called on the Lady Lions. So as soon as they get it back, they give it right back to Prairie View. Still tied at 9, right at the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Prairie View working it right side of the floor. Washington, strong drive, absorbs the contact from Aubrey Mitchell and draws the foul as she'll shoot a couple.
Foul called on number 14, Aubrey Mitchell.
And Nate Gilbert works the officials a little bit, plotting his team there.
Shooting 2, number 4, Loran Washington.
First shot is good. And both free throws are good for Lorraine Washington. 11-9, Prairie View leads by 2. Here on the inbound, boy, tough pass, good little catch there by Cassidy Wright in traffic. Behind the back dribble, gets it across midcourt. Now to Gentry from the right elbow. Puts it on the floor, turns, spins, goes up with the right hand and gets it to go off the glass. Janice Gentry with the basket. We're tied at 11. 9:35 to go first half. Williams in the lane, the kick out, almost a turnover there, and let's see. Last touch by Washington, so UAPB is going to get it back. It was a tough pass there by Williams. Washington just got a hand on it and then battling for the loose basketball, knocked out of bounds by Lorraine Washington. Some more pressure here by Prairie View. Marsh going to inbound it to Cassidy Wright, picked up by Washington. Now everyone but Washington backs off into the half-court defensive set, and they're going to call a moving screen on Gentry there, which was a little questionable.
That'll be her first personal foul, 15 foul.
So UAPB got it back, and they give it right back up. Jackson needs help. Top of the key to Scott. Working around here to Washington to set it up for Prairie View. Jackson going up in the lane. Shot up off the glass is good as she hits the floor. Jeanette Jackson with the basket, giving Prairie View a 13-11 lead with 8:35 to play first half. Aubrey Mitchell, she'll take the jumper right wing. Short, no good from 15. Here comes Prairie View with the rebound. They'll push it ahead. Jackson in the lane. A kick out. Tanisha Lacey thought about the shot there from the right elbow, and then she held up, and now they'll set it up top of the key. Jackson's got it, the point guard. She's bumped by Gentry, no call. Working the baseline now. Washington, cross-court pass. Long three, in and out, no good by Taylor Overshawn, and out of bounds, and it's going to be UAPB basketball. Ball was halfway in and spit out.
Number 24, Marion Thompson, and number 34, Chichi Okonkwo.
So 8:06 to go. Lassane set to inbound the basketball. UAPB trailing by 2. We've got to set the shot clock at 30 and 35 for the men, I believe, and 30 seconds, maybe 30. Either way. Here's Chi-Chi. Now to Lassane. She's picked up by Jackson. UAPB in their half-court set here. Aquamawao looking for the dump down pass. Now she'll take it herself. Kicks it out. Ryans Malone for 3. Will not go. Rebound Washington. A push it ahead for Prairie View. In transition and a foul. Let's see if it's before the shot or not. It's going to be on Cassidy Wright. With 7:42 to play, it's going to lead us to a media timeout. We'll step aside here. 13-11. Prairie View leading UAPB by a bucket. Right back in a moment.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
7:42 to play. First half here, UAPB and Prairie View women's action. 13-11. Our score, Prairie View leads by a bucket. Both teams just struggling mightily from the field as Lorraine Washington misses a free throw there. UAPB just 23%, 3 of 13 from the field, and 26% for Prairie View, 5 of 19. Washington hits the second free throw. She's got 3 points in the ball game now. Leading scorer is Scott with 6. And for UAPB, it's a tie with Ryans Malone has 3 and Cassidy Wright has 3. Here's Lassane for 3, and she misses it. 14-11, a 3-point lead for Prairie View. They have the basketball up by a triple. Overshawn nearly traveled with it as she fell down. 10 on the shot clock here for Prairie View. Washington in the lane. She may have traveled. She did. Tried to split a double team there, and she took a little extra step there and traveled with the basketball. 7:07 to play before halftime. UAPB will get the basketball back, down by 3. Marsh gets it across midcourt. Here's Chi-Chi. Looks for a screen. Nice drive. Goes up. Blocked. Foul. And 2 shots coming up. Aquamawao, pretty good free throw shooter, will go to the line. Her first attempts of the ball game.
That'll be your second personal, 17 foul.
And rims out. No good.
At the line for the Lady Lions, number 34, Chi-Chi Aquamawao.
And oddly enough, Chi-Chi missed both free throws there. Missed opportunities for UAPB. They were 4 of 6 from the line, now 4 of 8. Lady Lions still trailing by 3, 14-11. Prairie View with the basketball, 6:40 to play before halftime. Lacey, strong move, step back off the glass from 10 feet, no good. Tie-up situation on the rebound, alternating possession is going to give it to the Lady Panthers. Overshawn is out of the ball game, and a big 6'3" sophomore from San Antonio, Aisha Hampton Finch, has checked in. Tatia Williams missed the shot. But an offensive rebound by Prairie View will give them a second chance here. Here's Jackson, top of the key. Hampton Finch. Williams, 17-footer is good from the right wing. Jaquandria Williams hits the jumper. 16-11. Largest lead of the game here. That's how tight it's been. Akwumawao kicks it out. Long two, right wing is no good by Lassine. And off the foot of Prairie View and out of bounds. Going to stay with Pine Bluff. Here's Marsh on the right wing. Chi-Chi, the cut to Marsh, layup, no good, but a whistle and a foul. A couple of free throws coming up for the senior from Smackover, Arkansas, LaKendra Marsh.
Foul number 1, Jeanette Jackson. Her first personal, 18th foul. Shooting 2, number 22, LaKendra Marsh.
See if the Lady Lions can get something going from the foul line as they missed their last couple. Marsh hits the first. Pulls UAPB to within 4 now. And another miss. So UAPB struggling from the foul line as well as the field, but only trail by 4 to Prairie View. Hampton Finch gets it to Williams. LaQuandria gets it batted right back to her. Burton's got it. Screen. Could have been a legal screen there. The kick out. Washington, long two, right side, no good. Offensive rebound by Hampton Finch. She's fouled as she goes to the basket. 5:17 remaining before halftime, and it's 16-12 Prairie View as they're at the line here trying to add on. First shot is good.
Number 43, Janice Gentry.
Second shot is off the back of the iron, no good. So 1 of 2 there for Prairie View. Some pressure trying to double team Lassane. A wide open, they miss Gentry on the block there. Lassane will set it up for UAPB at the 5-minute mark before halftime. UAPB down by 5. Marsh to Akwumawao, turn around, partially blocked, no good from 8 feet out on the right block. Prairie View will bring it ahead, leading by 5. Williams, Scott off of a screen, 17-footer is good. Larissa Scott, 6-foot sophomore forward from Cypress, Texas. Hits the jumper, giving Prairie View a 7-point lead, increasing their largest lead of the game here. Out of bounds off of Larissa Scott, trying to go for the steal there. Knocked right into the UAPB, or to the Prairie View sideline, rather. Lexi Rollins, sophomore out of Watson Chapel, checks in first time tonight as Gentry will take a seat. .420 and counting before halftime. UAPB down 7 with the basketball here. Here's Akwumawao, goes over the left hand this time, and whistle and a foul, and it's going to be on Prairie View as Chi-Chi is going to go back to the line for 2 shots. A strong drive up the left side that time. And let's see if they're going to get this one on. And it looks like they're going to call it on Larissa Scott.
22. That's Larissa Scott. That will be her 3rd personal foul, 19th foul. Shooting 2 for the Lady Lions, number 34, Chi-Chi Akwumawao.
2 shots here for Chi-Chi. And nothing but net, more like it.
She makes the first. Entering for the Lady Panthers, number 33, Tanisha Lacey.
Scott is out. Lacey back in for Prairie View. One more shot coming up here for Akwumabwao, and she missed it. Only 1 of 4 to start the game for Chi-Chi. Very uncharacteristic, about a 75% foul shooter. Right at the 4-minute mark here. 19-13, low scoring affair. Prairie View up by 6, and they turn it over. Good hands still by Marsh. Bucket here would be big. Lassane now sets it up top of the key. Akwumabwao, she'll take the 17-footer right wing. Short, no good. Offensive rebound. Ryans Malone lays it up and in. Right place, right time, right result. UAPB within 4 now, 19-15. 3:25 to play before halftime. Burton traveled. And we'll have a media timeout. Step aside here. 3:22 to play before halftime. Prairie View 19, UAPB 15. More Lady Lion basketball when we return.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way for a million little reasons. The kids of our communities, to ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child.
Give. Advocate.
Volunteer. Live united. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
3:22 to play before halftime. Tim Stubbs, courtside here at H.O. Clemens Arena. The pep band that you see there on your monitor for our TV viewers and for our listeners, that is the Pine Bluff High School pep band here tonight on MLK Day. Grateful to help out and enjoying this opportunity. Sounding great. The PBHS pep band. Here's Akwumabwao, UAPB down 4 with the basketball here. Now Lassane's got it. Just over 3 to play before halftime. Chi-Chi needs some help. A lot of slapping and grabbing, and Chi-Chi will take advantage. Go to the left, lays it up and in, draws the foul and 1. Boy, a lot of arms flying around there in the lane, but Chi-Chi took it. Strong drive to the basket, and she finally got one to go down and see if she can complete a 3-point play here. Free throw is good. 6-0 run here by UAPB to make it a 19-18 game. With 3 to play before halftime. Lady Lions back to within 1 after trailing by 7. Good pass. Lacey absorbs the contact. Little fadeaway shot is no good, but going to the foul line, it's going to be Tanisha Lacey, a 6'3" junior out of Oakland, California. Pasadena City Junior College. Her first year with Prairie View. First shot rims out, no good. One more coming up for the 6'3" junior. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rollins was in place for the rebound, and gonna say last touch by Alexi. So Prairie View gets a break. They missed both free throws, and UAPB couldn't hang on to the rebound. Nate Kilbert working the officials, thought there should have been a foul there on that rebound with Rollins. Maybe that's why she couldn't hang on to it. Oh, almost a travel there by Williams. Lacey will kick it out to Burton, puts it on the floor. Strong drive, hits a wall, and a travel is called as Lexi Rollins held her ground, and Burton took steps and ran right into Rollins. So UAPB will get it back here, down 1 on a 6-0 run to pull to within 1. 2:28 to go before halftime. Marsh will bring it up, no pressure by Prairie View. Here's Lassane, 15 on the shot clock. That's for a screen by Rollins. Lassane, pull up, 18-footer is good, and UAPB's back on top. 8-0 run, 2 minutes to go before halftime. 20-19, nice spurt here by UAPB to close out the half. Williams, pull-up jumper is good. Back on top are the Lady Panthers. She's a good-looking basketball player. Quandria Williams out of New Iberia, Louisiana. She's a 5'10" senior. Lady Lions down 1, and a long jumper, 18 feet out, no good by Aquimabwao. Rebound Prairie View. They'll push it ahead, leading by 1. Williams to Azor, 10 feet out in the lane, no good. Rebound Aquimabwao. Timeout, Nate Kilbert will talk about it. With 1:16 to play, we'll keep it here. 1:16 left before halftime, and UAPB down by 1. But they have battled through some tough shooting. Both teams really tough shooting in the 20% area. The Lady Lions had an 8-0 run after being down by 7 to regain the lead. Now they're down by 1. UAPB will inbound it, trailing 21-20. 1:16 to play before halftime. Marsh, Lassane, Rollins, Aquimabwao, and Rhines Malone in the game for UAPB. Lassane, again, no pressure as she gets it across midcourt. Right side to Rhines Malone, down to Chi-Chi. Cross-court pass, Lassane, she'll take the 3 and hits. Christina Lassane connects, and UAPB back on top, 23-21. There's Williams, top of the key, looks for a screen, gets a double screen, backdoor cut. Burton runs right into Rollins, but Rollins going to get called for the foul. As Nate Kilbert applauds his team there. Playing good half-court defense. He didn't like the call.
Shooting the 1-and-1 will be number 12.
1-and-1 here, as that's still not in the double bonus. 19 foul on UAPB. Second on Rollins. And Burton hits the free throw, making it 23-22, UAPB by 1. 39 seconds left before halftime. One more coming up for Burton, and she ties the game at 23. Here's the inbound, some pressure now. Lassane's able to beat it up the right side of the floor. Tough pass is stolen by Williams. They baited her into that, and a timeout called by Prairie View as they want to hold possibly for the last shot. 29.5 seconds left on the game clock and 29 seconds on the shot clock. As we're all tied at 23. And Prairie View can hold for the final shot if they want to do so here. as the Pine Bluff High School pep band playing some familiar tunes that the M4 plays. UAPB cheerleading squad in the house here tonight. There's no class today for MLK Day. As we all honor Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, the life and legacy of the great Martin Luther King. We do celebrate with some great college basketball here this evening, and that's going to be an offensive foul and a legal screen by Prairie View. UAPB is going to get it back. Now they'll have a chance for the final shot with 11 seconds left before halftime. We are all tied at 23 in a low-scoring first half. Rhines Malone will inbound it, trying to give her team the lead going into halftime. Worst case scenario is you'll be tied. Here's Marsh, 5 to shoot, down low, and they throw it away with 3 seconds. Had numbers there, but pass was off target as UAPB got sped up there just a little bit. Marsh threw it away. So now, should have been 3 seconds left, I thought. She threw it out of bounds, but that's going to end the first half nevertheless. As both teams scurry off the court there. So we are at the half, tied at 23, UAPB and Prairie View. You're listening and watching Lady Lion basketball. Second half coming up shortly. Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. Tim Stubbs courtside here as we are set to begin the second half. We are all tied at 23, UAPB and Prairie View A&M. Here in the women's game, first on hand here tonight. We'll have the men's game coming up for you shortly after this one. Christina Lassane will inbound the basketball to Marsh as we are set and underway here in the second half. Tied at 23. Low scoring affair here tonight. Here on the inbound, UAPB trying to get in their half court set and being trapped, and they'll turn the ball over. So Prairie View will have their first crack at it here in the second half. Lorraine Washington picked up by Cassidy Wright. Now they're working around the perimeter. Gabrielle Scott, pass deflected, knocked out of bounds by Aquimabwao. Is going to stay with the Panthers. 16 on the shot clock, just underway second half here. Inbound to Lorraine Washington, gets a screen from Hampton Finch. Gabrielle Scott, top of the key, picked up, 5 to shoot. And that's going to be a backcourt, I believe. It's going to be UAPB basketball. And now they're going to have a little discrepancy on whether it was backcourt or not. They're going to say shot clock violation instead. So UAPB is going to get it either way. Looked like it was going to be a backcourt. Instead, UAPB will get it on a shot clock violation. Good half-court defense there. Here's Cassidy Wright, left side. Lassane now top of the key to Mitchell. They're working around. Marsh spots up for 3. In and out, no good. Good look at it, wouldn't go down. Here's Washington. She'll set it up top of the key. Right side to Williams. Jaquandria Williams coming off of a screen. They're going to call an illegal screen on Hampton Finch.
Foul call number 44, Asha Hampton Finch. That will be her first personal foul.
That's the first
First team foul.
on Hampton Finch and the first team foul. Still tied at 23. It's been a struggle for these two teams to put it in the hole here tonight. Trapping there, trying to anyway. They swing it around. Lassane for three. Off the glass, no good. Here is Gabrielle Scott, pushes it ahead. Now Washington will set it up, picked up by Lassane. Man-to-man defense. Gabrielle Scott looked like she got away with the travel there and threw up an air ball, then out of bounds off of Prairie View. Went off of Jaquandria Williams.
Entering for the Lady Panthers, number 32, Kiera Etienne.
Etienne checks back in the ball game. Gabrielle Scott is out for Prairie View. Still tied at 23. Both teams trying to get on the scoreboard here in the second half. Aqua Mawao trying to dump it down low. Kick back Marsh for three. Top of the key. Yes, sir. LaKendra Marsh with the three-point basket. She's got 4 in the game. And the Lady Lions up by 3. 26-23 now after that. That's the first 3 of the game. And a steal now by Marsh. Good hands there. Lassane wants to push it ahead. Needs some help. Almost went backcourt. She still has her dribble and then just taken away. Here's Williams on the steal. She wants to go all the way with it. Pull up, 12-footer in the lane. It's good. Boy, that's big time. My goodness. Jaquandria Williams the steal. And then the drive, pull up, 12-footer in the lane is good. So Prairie View on the board in the second half. 26-25. UAPB by 1. Not 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Marsh, picked up by Washington. Looks for a screen from Aqua Mawao. Little pick and pop there, and a foul's going to be on Lorraine Washington, knocking LaKendra Marsh to the floor.
Foul number 4, Lorraine Washington. That will be her second personal foul. Second.
Jeanette Jackson's going to check in the ball game, and Kiera Etienne, who just came in the game, is going to take a seat. Here's Chi-Chi on the left elbow. Thought about the shot. Gets a little screen now. Kicks it out to Lassane. Marsh to Chi-Chi. She'll take the jumper. 15-footer right wing, no good. Chased down by Williams for Prairie View. Here's Scott. They're leaving her open for the shot. She don't want to take it. Washington gets a screen from Finch. Shot clock at 6. Washington, strong drive and hard foul as she had to make something happen as the shot clock was getting down to just a couple of seconds there. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. As that foul was on Chi-Chi, that's just her first, team foul number 1 on UAPB.
Shooting 2 for the Lady Panthers, number 4, Lorraine Washington.
First shot is good. Ties the game at 26.
Number 3, Asia Rhines Malone. And number 43.
Mitchell and Lassane are out. Rhines Malone and Gentry are in. And Washington gives her team the lead again, 27-26 at the 16-21 mark here in the second half. And now a steal by Williams, and she's fouled as she goes up. Still on the inbound, and she attacks the basket. Now she's going to shoot 2. So Prairie View getting it done with their press. Pressing UAPB a lot tonight.
Shooting 2 for the Lady Panthers, number 30, Jaquandria Williams.
First shot is good, so a little 3-0 spurt here off from the foul line by Prairie View before UAPB could get it on the other end of the floor. And short on the last one there, so UAPB will get it. Rhines Malone ahead to Marsh, and she couldn't handle the pass. Fumbles it out of bounds. 28-26, 2-point lead for Prairie View. Oh, 5-0 run here as UAPB had a 3-point lead a moment ago. Now they're down by 2. Here's Jackson for Prairie View. To Washington, driving right side of the floor off the glass, no good. And Lorraine Washington back to the line for 2 more shots. So Prairie View is going to the line a lot here early on in the second half. We are at a media timeout. We'll step aside with 15:55 remaining in the game. 28-26, Prairie View leading UAPB by a deuce.
Quiet, please. Wait a sec. I'll take one. Oh, yeah. All right. All good. Take care. Way to go. Nice. Bring it on. Gotcha. I'm here for you. Oh, no. Please, please, please. I'm waiting. Interesting. Not buying it. Not fair. That's it. This conversation is over. Oh, brother.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things.
I'm having a stroke. I'm having a stroke.
Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
15:55 remaining. Early second half here. Low scoring ball game, 28-26. UAPB down by 2, but Prairie View has turned up the heat defensively, making it hard for UAPB to get it across midcourt in the last 3 trips. It's resulted into 6 free throws here by Prairie View. And it's good as they've made 4 of the first 5 of those 6. The 6th one coming up here, and Lorraine Washington's 3 for 3 and 4 for 4 now for Washington out of those 6 free throw attempts. They'll kick it ahead. Cassidy Wright this time. They get it across midcourt. Pull up jumper in and out. No good from 15. Halfway in, wouldn't go down. 30-26, 4-point lead now. 7-0 run here by Prairie View. Forcing a tough pass in the lane, stolen away by Chi-Chi. Look out from behind. Cassidy Wright will bring it across midcourt. Aubrey Mitchell set to check in here in just a moment. Walker, she'll take the jumper and miss it from 15 right at the free throw line, no good. Here's Washington for Prairie View. Jackson, little 10-footer is good. Left side of the lane. It's a 9-0 run now, 6-point lead. Cassidy Wright able to catch it. Now she's trapped just in front of our broadcast table here. Down low, Walker was wide open, couldn't handle the pass, and a turnover. Washington has set it up here for Prairie View as the Lady Panthers on a 9-0 run here. There's a screen. Now the dump down. Great play. Easy 2. Washington, the penetration. She dumped it off. Larissa Scott with the easy 2 underneath the basket. And it's now an 11-0 run by Prairie View. Timeout on the floor called by UAPB, but they were leading by 3. Now they're down by 8 all of a sudden after that 11-zip run. Still plenty of time left, 14:20 to be exact, but Prairie View starting to separate from the pack. $14:20 to go. Let's see if UAPB can stop the bleeding here and get back in this game as they find themselves down 8. still within striking distance, obviously, with 14:20 to play, but Prairie View on this 11-0 run really turning things up defensively, making it hard on UAPB. Lady Lions aren't helping matters with some unforced turnovers as well. Here on the inbound again, battle for the loose ball, alternating possessions, gonna go to Prairie View. Everything's going their way right now. My goodness.
Jump ball is called, possession, Lady Panthers.
UAPB just having a hard time right now getting into their offense because of this harassing defense by Prairie View, not letting them get set. Inside, Scott, she's fouled hard from Walker as Aubrey Mitchell was fronting Scott, but Walker, I believe, got her from the backside there. That's the third on Carlisha Walker. Fourth team foul on UAPB and 2 more free throws where Prairie View has lived here in the first 6 minutes of the second half. And no good this time by Scott. One more coming up for the 6-foot sophomore from Cypress, Texas. She's 1 of 2. And let's see here. Looks like there was a lane violation, and they're going to give her an extra free throw. She made the shot. She missed the first one. It wasn't a 3. I don't know. I'm a little confused on that, but I guess they just wanted her to do it over. I don't know. It was odd. 35-26 as UAPB breaks the press here and looking for an easy 2 down low, but it was knocked out of bounds by Washington. So UAPB will get it back with 25 on the shot clock. But 36-26, 13-0 run by Prairie View. It's the difference in this game. UAPB was up 3, now they're down 10. Walker, strong move, nicely done off the glass and good with the spin on the left block. And that stops a 13-0 run. Jackson goes all the way to the cup, score it and 1. Chance for a 3-point play. Jeanette Jackson with a strong drive gets the layup to go. And for Alicia Walker, that's her 4th foul. She's going to have to check out along with Aubrey Mitchell. Chi back in along with Marion Thompson.
That'll be her 4th personal, 15 foul.
5th team foul. 2 team fouls on Prairie View, if you're wondering. Jeanette Jackson, sophomore guard out of Las Vegas, Nevada. It is short, off to the left, no good, missed. Chance for the 3-point play. That's going to be a foul on Prairie View as they were trying to pressure Marsh up the right sideline and knocked her out of bounds.
Foul number 44, Asha Hampton-Gates.
13:31 remaining in the game. Still plenty of time. UAPB finds themselves down 10. They do have the basketball. Just a moment ago, stopped a 13-0 run by Prairie View. Goes up with the left hand, does Chi and misses it. Had a good look at it, didn't go down. Washington off of a screen, drives in the lane, little pump fake. Now needs some help. They'll set it up top of the key to Jackson. Put one up, a wild shot, no good by Jackson, and a whistle and a tie-up situation. Alternating possession is going to go to UAPB. So UAPB will get it back. Down by 10 here with 12:54 to go in the game. More pressure, but UAPB this time breaks it. Lassane to Marsh. Cassidy Wright was open, but they decide to hold it up here. Akwumawao, they're going to leave her open. She'll take it. 17-footer is no good. Had an open look at it. She's frustrated. And it has just been that kind of night offensively. The Golden Lions are having a hard time scoring. Here's Scott back to the line, a whistle and a foul. Are going to call an offensive foul, a little push-off instead, it looks like. As Larissa Scott can't believe the call. That's her fourth. She's going to check out of the ball game, and Kiera Etienne will come back in. 12:20 to play. Again, the Lady Lions down 10 with the basketball. They need to start cutting into this lead here. Marsh, nearly triple team there in the trap. Gets it in the corner. Lassane for three. Yes, sir. Christina Lassane hits the big three in the corner, and it's a 7-point game. That was just what the doctor ordered. See if they can start a run with that one. 38-31, a 7-point game with 11:50 to play. Etienne, top of the key now. Washington spinning in the lane, going over the right hand, no good. Battle for the rebound. She ends up getting it back. Misses an easy two, and now a blocked shot by Akwumawao, and a foul's going to be called against Prairie View as UAPB was trying to work it up the right sideline, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside this time. 11:33 remaining in the game. Lady Lions getting back in it. Prairie View leading UAPB 38-31.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
11:33 to play. Lady Lions will inbound it, down 7. 38-31. Largest lead has been 10 points for Prairie View. Lady Lions trying to cut into it. Here is Marsh. Strong drive, right side of the floor. A little scoop off the glass. A little too much English, no good, but Marion Thompson's there to clean it up and get the basket. Offensive board and a bucket. Boy, that's just what Coach Nate Kilpert wants to see out of his ball club. A lot of hustle, stick to it, and that's what they did. Strong drive by Thompson in the lane, no good, and she does the exact same thing. She gets it back, lays it up and in, and draws the foul. Stops a little 5-0 spurt there by UAPB, makes it 40-33, lead back up to 7 for Prairie View with 10:55 to go, and LaQuandria Williams to the line for one shot here. And no good. Rebound, Chichi. Here's Lassane. She's got it for Pine Bluff, trying to get trapped by Prairie View. Marsh now, strong drive, and she'll score it inside. Nicely done. Moving without the basketball. Back to a 5-point game. Now pressure by UAPB as Washington gets it across midcourt. Top of the key. Nice pass down low, and missing it was Williams. She gets it back and draws the foul. She missed an easy 2 there as Washington does a great job of penetrating and dishing in the lane. Quandria Williams back to the line this time for 2 shots. And that's the 4th on Marsh. That's a big foul. Or check that. Marion Thompson with her 4th. She'll check out, and Janice Gentry will sub in. Williams' free throw is no good. All of a sudden, they're drawing cold from the line. Nice save and a steal there. That's going to be a right as Prairie View stole it, and then they stepped on the sideline, turned it over. But a great effort there by LaQuandria Williams on the steal, saved it and bounds right to a Lady Panther, and then they turn it over before they can move the basketball any further. 10-12 to play. UAPB within 5, 40-35. Prairie View with the lead. Cassidy Wright to Marsh. Back to Wright. She'll take the long 3, left side, short, no good. Washington will slowly set it up here for Prairie View A&M. Williams picked up by Kumabwao. A screen by Hampton Fitch. Stolen away. Lassane, she wants to go all the way, working on Scott. Scott's going to get called for the foul. 2 shots coming up for Christina Lassane. The Lady Lions giving the Panthers a dose of their own medicine here, clamping down defensively and making some things happen with turnovers. The 3rd on Scott.
Shooting 2 for the Lady Lions will be number 4, Christina Lassane.
Big free throws from here on out for UAPB as they've struggled from the field, but trying to capitalize on the free throw line, and they miss one here. Does Lassane.
Number 33, Nancy Rollins, and number 3, Asia Rhines Malone.
Chi and Marsh are out. Rhines Malone is in. Second shot is good. So on the floor, you got Gentry, Rollins, who also just checked in, Rhines Malone, Lassane, and Cassidy Wright is your 5 on the floor. We're going to have an illegal screen again on Prairie View. I'm telling you, that's about the 5th one they've called against them tonight. 40-36, UAPB just kind of hanging around. They got down 10 after that 13-0 run by Prairie View, but all of a sudden it's a 4-point game with 9:20 to go. And UAPB finds themselves in a pretty good position here, just hanging around and see if they can steal one here. Right side of the floor. Rhines Malone to Gentry on the right block, goes up with a shot, score it and one. Janice Gentry with the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. All of a sudden it's a 2-point game with a free throw coming up. So the Lady Lions showing some life after getting down by 10. Now they make a move here in the ball game. Been a game of runs for both teams. Free throw is good by Gentry, and it's a 1-point game, 40-39. 9 minutes to go, anybody's ball game. Scott maybe traveled there, and let's see what they call. She does after she fell to the floor, but it looked like she drugged the pivot foot before she fell down. Burton's going to check in here for Prairie View, and
And for the Lady Panthers, number
Gabrielle
12,
Scott will take a seat.
Burton.
Some pressure here by Prairie View. Lassane gets it, works on Burton, just flies up the floor here. Here's Cassidy Wright on the right wing. UAPB trying to regain the lead. Now a steal. Jackson's got it for Prairie View. She'll attack the basket, right side of the lane, and whistle and a foul is called as Lassane got a piece of Jeanette Jackson on the drive, and Jackson will shoot 2 shots here. So missed opportunity there by the Lady Lions.
First personal foul, 18 foul. Shooting 2 for the Lady Panthers, number 1. Jeanette
That's just the first on Lassane and the 8th team foul on UAPB. Both teams with 8 team fouls. First shot is good by Jeanette Jackson. One more coming up. And she missed it. Battle for the rebound, tie-up situation, alternating possession. It's going to keep it with Prairie View. So they'll get a little extra here. They got 1 free throw out of that sequence, and now they'll get a chance for more here. They'll inbound the ball. Burton driving baseline, goes up with a little floater and scores it. Nicely done. So that's a 3-point trip there for Prairie View. As they lead by 4, Lady Lions just get it across midcourt there without turning it over. 43-39, Prairie View by 4. Here's Gentry. She'll take that shot. Strong drive and then dribbled it off her foot and out of bounds. They were going to give her the jumper, and she passed it up. Decided to take the drive instead and then turned it over. There's a foul here on the other end, or they're going to call a timeout instead. They call a timeout before the foul. 7:51 to go. We'll keep it here. The next dead ball after this timeout, we'll have a media break, but for right now, we'll keep it here. 43-39, 4-point lead for Prairie View. 7:51 to play, and Prairie View will have the basketball with 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for the faculty and staff here on the campus of the University of Arkansas and Pine Bluff. Brought to you by the Department of Athletics here at UAPB.
We'll have men's action coming up, UAPB and Prairie View. Shortly after this one is over. Radio side of things, about 30 minutes after this one's over on TV side. Directly after. Jeanette Jackson will inbound it with 11 on the shot clock as we wait for the officials here. They're trying to huddle up and talk about something. Now I think we're ready. So Jackson will inbound it to Washington. Now Burton's got it, left side of the floor. Top of the key to Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. Burton will fire up a 3. No good, but an offensive rebound by Washington. Boy, those hurt. 7.5 to play. Prairie View leads by 4. Those are the kind of plays right there that can be the difference. Here's Jackson. Trying to dump it down low. Now stolen away. Cassidy Wright. She wants to go all the way with it. Wright with the layup scores it. 2-point game. Cassidy Wright the steal and the layup. That's a big play. 7 minutes to go. Inside, Scott gets a little hip check there. And a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside with a media timeout. 6:58 to go in the game. 43-41. Prairie View leads UAPB by 2. This is Lady Lion basketball.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised.
Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry.
Just...
I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Set to resume play out of the media timeout. Tim Stubbs, glad to be with you here courtside from H.O. Clements Arena here on the campus of UAPB. 43-41, 2-point lead for the Lady Panthers of Prairie View. A 1-1 coming up here for Larissa Scott. Trying to increase the lead for her team. The Lady Lions right there with this Panther ball club, and she missed it. Rebound, and Gentry wins it. Ryans Malone trying to get it across midcourt. Now to Marsh. It looks like they're going to double team her. She needs some help. Marsh, bad pass, throws it away. Tried to get it to Ryans Malone on the left side of the floor and overthrew her. So again, a little bit of it's the pressure by Prairie View, and some of it's UAPB just turning it over. And that one was a little bit of both right there. They sped the game up, and Lady Lions did not adjust to it very well. Long three off the glass, no good. We're going to have a foul on the rebound and maybe a tech here. Got to be careful, but they let her get away with just kind of throwing the ball away there. And that foul's going to be on Asha Hampton Finch, the 6'3" sophomore forward from San Antonio, Texas. So 1-1 here, and a chance to possibly tie the game up if she can hit both of them. It's Cassidy Wright. Could be a lane violation, but she made it anyway. 43-42. Hasn't been the prettiest game by all means, but it's been very entertaining. We're tied at 43. Wright hits both. 6:20 to go. Still anybody's ball game. It might as well be 0-0 here. Tied at 43. Jackson, top of the key. Hampton Finch now back to Jackson. A little two-man game. Now they get it to Thompson. She's been quiet lately. In the lane, Scott to Jackson. 15-footer is good on the right wing. Seesawing back ahead by 2. Breaks the tie, rather, 45-43. Lassane now having problems getting it across. Marsh. Back to Lassane again. As it took him 15 seconds to get it across midcourt. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Here's Marsh. Trying to get it to Gentry, deflected. Right back to Gentry, and she's going to score it inside. Just as the shot clock was winding down, the play broke down, and it ended up being an easy 2 for UAPB. Tying it at 45 with 5:15 to play. Here's Jackson. Left side to LaQuandria Williams. Now they'll work it back to Jackson. She's been active. The kick out. 17-footer right baseline is good by Gabrielle Scott. And again, going back up by 2 are the Lady Panthers of Prairie View A&M. More pressure here by Prairie View. As they lead at 47-45, Nate Kilbert will call a 30-second timeout, talk things over. Try to get his ball club game plan on how to break this pressure by Prairie View. Just 4:51 to go. We're down to winning time here.
Please remain in your seats at halftime of the men's game for this special salute to academics.
Look there at Alonzo Hardy, UAPB's Director of Athletics, now in his second year. wearing his SWAC championship cap. Most recently by the UAPB football team. Also Black College National Champions, as they've been named recently as well. Here's the inbound. The Lady Lions down 2 with the ball. Chi-Chi, strong move, goes up with the left hand and scores it inside. Right out of the timeout. That's the way you draw it up, Coach Kilbert. It's got to love that. Tied at 47. Left side, Williams. Back to Jackson, the working around Scott. Lady Lions in his own defense. Strong drive, whistle, foul called. Jeanette Jackson was going to shoot a couple.
Foul number 22, LaKendra Marsh.
It's going to be on Marsh. That's her second.
62 for the Lady Panthers will be number 1, Jeanette Jackson.
Again, struggling from the foul line. Jackson misses the first. Hits the second. Regaining the lead for Prairie View, 48-47, with 4:10 to go. Lady Lions trying to regain the lead. Down 1, 4 minutes to play. Here's Cassidy Wright, top of the key. Now to Chi-Chi, looks to pass it down low. Now she'll make her move and gets it stolen away. Thompson, or Williams rather. Jackson has set it up for Prairie View. 3:40 and counting. 48-47. Here's Gabrielle Scott. Nearly turned it over, and she does. Cassidy Wright takes it away from her. Loose ball. Wright corrals it. Inside to Chi-Chi. Little pump fake. Whistle and a foul. And Akwumaboy out of the line, and a chance to regain the lead for UAPB.
Foul is on number 33.
Gonna have a media timeout.
There'll be a second personal foul, 10-15 foul.
We'll step aside. 3:26 remaining. 48-47. UAPB has a chance to regain the lead when we return. Back in a moment.
Hey, you going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you. Come look at Mr. Feather. Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember? Bark, bark, bark. We're just playing. We're just playing on trying to get you out of here.
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Now it's time for This Week in Bad Stats.
Bad stats?
Horrible stats. Here goes. 260.
That's how many runs were walked in with the bases loaded last season.
Wow, very good. Here's a tough one, though. 3 and 4.
No idea.
That's the number of kids who witness bullying. 3 out of 4.
Not a good stat.
No, it's not, but that can change. Kids want to help, but they don't know how. You can visit stopbullying.gov and give them the tools they need to help prevent bullying.
There are plenty of safe ways kids can help at stopbullying.gov.
3:26 to go here. Chi-Chi Akwumaboy out of the line. Lady Lions down by 1, 48-47. To Prairie View. First shot is good. We're tied at 48. For Chi-Chi, she's got 7 in the game. One more coming up, and UAPB regains the lead with 3:26 to go. Akwumaboy hits both. 49-48. Down low to Scott. Turn around, little 8-footer off the glass, no good. Rebound. Marion Thompson clears it for Pine Bluff. Bringing it up, no pressure. Lassane right side to Cassidy Wright. Inside, Chi-Chi goes up with a shot, doesn't get it. Marion Thompson, the offensive rebound. She's fouled by Washington. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. 2:57 to play.
Lorraine Washington. It'll be her 4th personal foul. Shooting 2 for the
It's going to be the 4th on Washington. Big free throws here. Let's see if UAPB can extend the lead now. First shot, rims out, no good. One more coming up here as Thompson knocks it in. Lady Lions lead by 2 points. 50-48. 2:50 to play. Anybody's game. Lady Lions up by a deuce. Williams strong drive to Scott in the lane. Strip stolen away. Good hands there by Cassidy Wright. Marsh has it. Cassidy Wright has been dynamite defensively here this evening. Big possession here. Let's see if UAPB can go up by 2 possessions. As we are down to just a couple of minutes. Long 3 by Cassidy Wright is no good. Had a good look at it. She steals it right back. Goes up off the glass. No good. They're going to call her for a charge. Missed opportunity there.
Offensive foul called on Cassidy Wright.
Missed the 3, and then after the rebound, and take a look at it here, she got the steal and then gets called for the charge. 2:17 to play. The Lady Panthers will inbound it. Down by 2 to UAPB. Here's Jackson, top of the key. Drives in the lane, and they're going to get a foul there. Like maybe a tie-up situation, but foul instead, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Double bonus for both teams from here on out. 2:04 to go. Third on Cassidy Wright.
Jackson.
First shot is good. 1-point game. And she connects on both. We're tied at half 100, 50-50. Lady Lions having a hard time inbounding it there. A little confusion, and Nate Kilbert gonna have to bail out his ball club with a timeout. We'll keep it right here. 2:04 to go, tied at 50. Monty Coleman, his wife Yvette. I believe the UAPB football team may be being honored between games or at halftime of the men's game, as Monty Coleman is decked out with a suit on. Breaking the pressure. Well, it could have been a foul there on Williams. UAPB has it their side of the floor now. Lassane will set it up. 15 to shoot. 1:48 to go in the game. Tied at 50. Big possession here. Lassane trying to get it to Chi-Chi. Wrap around pass. Whistle and a foul on the reach around there by Hampton Finch. It's going to be 2 shots. Everything's double bonus from here on out. That's the 5th, so Aisha Hampton Finch, 6'3" sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, is fouled out of the ball game. And they'll have 30 seconds, I believe, to get a replacement, and teams kind of use this as an extra timeout here while they do so. Big free throws coming up here for Akwumagwao. Chi-Chi just 2 of 5 from the line tonight, 6 points, 3 rebounds.
And shooting 2 for the Lady Lions, we have number 34, Chi-Chi Akwumagwao.
First shot is good.
And the first free throw is good.
Lady Lions back up by 1, 51-50. 52-50. 2 big free throws by Chi-Chi. 1:40 and counting now. Timeout Prairie View. They want to talk it over as they find themselves down by 2 with 1:38 to play in the game. Anybody's ball game. They want to set up something out of this timeout, make sure they get the shot that they want. We'll have men's action coming up for you shortly after this one. There's the Pine Bluff High School pep band here tonight. Filling in for the M4. The inbound to Renee Washington. Well, Williams has it. Williams off of a screen, trying to pass it, a little pick and pop there, and may have been a kick ball. 1:31 to go. It's going to be Prairie View ball, and another timeout called here. This one by Prairie View. You just wonder how many timeouts do these teams have. We've seen a lot of timeouts in this game. They are using them all. Of course, this is definitely time where you want to make sure you get the shot that you want, especially when you're down 2 with just 91 seconds left. We're set to inbound it now with 21 on the shot clock. Etienne is fouled right on the inbound. She went straight up with a shot. Lassane got her. So 2 free throws coming up.
That's number 4, Christina Lassane.
That's the second on Christina Lassane. Etienne misses the first shot. Big miss there. Rebound, rebound, rebound right here. No good, and that's going to be a foul on Prairie View, I believe. On the rebound, 2 shots coming up here. As Jaquandria Williams went right over the top of one of the Lady Lions there, and it was Chi-Chi Akwumagwao who was blocking her out. So Chi-Chi's going to shoot 2 here. These are big free throws. And misses the first as it bounces around a couple of times on the rim. Big shot here, trying to make it a 3-point game. 1:28 to play. UAPB 52, Prairie View 50. 1 more for Chi-Chi. Got it. 3-point game. 53-50. Jumper left side for the tie. No good. Rebound. UAPB's got it. Gabrielle Scott missed it. A good look at a 3, and the Lady Lions have the rebound up 3. 1:05 to go in the game. Shot clock at 15. Boy, a basket here would be huge. Lady Lions up 3, 10 on the shot clock. Marion Thompson turns, spins, goes over the left hand, blocked by Scott. Taken away by Williams. Here's Washington in the lane. Shot up, will not go. Rebound, Marion Thompson's got it. Big rebound there with 35 seconds left. Lassane bringing it up midcourt here. And now a foul is called on Jackson with 31 seconds remaining. UAPB leading 53-50. The third on Jackson. This is Lassane to the line now, trying to make it a two-possession game. 2 big free throws here. Got to make at least one of these. 2 would be great. First one is good. One more coming up here for Lassane. And she got it. Nate Kilbert's going to call a timeout, set up his defense here, but UAPB leading by 5, 55-50 with 31 seconds left over Prairie View. So the Lady Lions found themselves down 10 at one point here in the second half, but now lead by 5. Nice comeback by UAPB. Just 31 seconds left. Prairie View is going to have one more look at it before they're going to foul, and hopefully UAPB can make the free throws. But the game's not over by any stretch of the imagination, but the Lady Lions are in a very good spot right now. This game running long, a little bit long. Probably at this point looking at about a 8:10 to 8:15 tip-off time for the men's game, if they decide to put the full 30 minutes on the pregame clock. So here we go, set to inbound. Lady Lions up 5. Here's Washington. She'll push it ahead. Jackson, top of the key. She'll launch a 3. It's short and air ball and out of bounds. So the Lady Lions will inbound it. 21.8 seconds to go, leading by 5. Expect a foul here on the inbound.
Entering for the Lady Panthers.
Taylor Overshawn checks into the ball game as Larissa Scott is out. Marsh just needs to inbound it, gets it to Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi taking some time off the clock and foul called. Got a couple of seconds off there anyway, 19 seconds remaining, and 2 more free throws coming up, I believe, here by Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi has a chance to make it a 3-possession game if she hits both of these. First shot is good. 6-point lead now, trying to make it a 7-point lead. And the dagger. A 3-possession game now. UAPB by 7. Just 18 seconds left here and counting. Scott, left side of the floor. Nowhere to go with it. Taking too long. Williams the kick out. There's a 3. And it will not go by Overshawn. And Akumawau has the rebound. Lassane will hold it. And that's going to be the ball game. The Lady Lions, a gutsy victory tonight. Down by 10. Outscore the Panthers by 17 after that. They win it by 7. A great win by Coach Nate Kilbert's ball club tonight, as the Lady Lions defeat Prairie View A&M by 7, notching their 3rd conference victory of the season. Now 3-4 in conference play, but improving each and every game. No question about it. For our crew here in the arena, Randy Kelly, Shelly Roby Ingram, Devin Killingsworth Wells, and Brandon Miner. Back in the studio for Finley Hill, I'm Tim Stubbs, saying so long for just a short bit. We'll have men's action coming up for you right after this. Lady Lions win it by 7. Go Lions.